What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today I wanted to bring you a draft on Friday night as well as hopefully maybe one on Saturday and or Sunday. Bundesliga team of the season of course is here. I'm going to take the 4-4-2, I'm going to take the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Bundesliga team of the season is here, which is amazing. We're going to go and get every single Bundesliga team of the season that pops. So any blue Bundes, in fact, any team of the season that pops at all, we're probably going to take. If you guys could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. I've been getting asked a lot, where is Draft to Glory? Why is it, why is it not here often? Because of the upgrade packs and stuff, I just haven't been uploading it much. However, if you want to see more draft as double uploads, drop a thumbs up, show some love, let me know that you want to see it, and we'll go for it. So I'm going to take Gareth Bale to start with. He's got Hunter Chem star, which is good, and he'll be a good card. Ooh, this is more like it. It's not the Bundesliga player that I wanted, but we get the Antoine Griezmann. Very nice indeed. Can we get that Robert Lewandowski that I want to see, though? We can't, but we do get Diego Costa, man of the match. So we'll pop him up there as well. Although it's not what I want for team of the season, it's a good start. Now, what I'd love to see is that Marco Reus, that Leon Goretzka. There's a couple of blues in there that I would really love to see. Milinkovic-Savic is a good card to throw in, but Aaron Ramsey actually gets a soft link to Gareth Bale. So we've got a lot of paths that we can go down here. We can go Premier League, we can go La Liga, we can go... Do any of these... Is there Spanish, French? French. Bodmer and France is the only one that we could even get to link there to Antoine Griezmann. Florenzi and Pjanic up next. I guess we'll go with Florenzi. He doesn't get a link as of right now, but we can get him a link during, throughout the rest of this pick. Oh my god. I hate draft right now. I don't know why it's so hard to get team of the season cards in draft. I just don't get it. I know Masaccio gets that link to Florenzi. I'm taking Varane because he's just better. I genuinely don't understand why it's so difficult to get team of the season cards in draft. There we go. It's a Bundesliga one, but it's not really a Bundesliga one. But we'll take Zul, as I'm led to believe his name is pronounced. So we've got Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, French, German. Premier League French is a good shout, I guess. We'll take him, we'll swap these two around. I guess there's a little chemistry boost. And then in goal, we'll just get... Ooh. I'll take David De Gea. Now, we've got 3 team of the seasons. Nothing major. We need to upgrade this squad a lot. Otherwise, I'm going out in an early round. As Pilaqueta is absolutely perfect for me. We'll throw him in there. We'll swap those two around as well. That looks even better. I really would prefer more Bundesliga team of the season cards. Now, do we take Antonio Valencia and really push that Premier League defence? Or do we take Hazard as a super sub? Let's be smart with it. Let's take Valencia. Let's pop him in. Let's swap these two around. Let's swap these two around. And let's swap... No, that's fine. So 80 chemistry right there. That takes up to 82 chemistry. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. 82, and we've got options to link players. Jordi Alba's a good shout. Soft link to Varane. Martial doesn't really help us out at all. Harry Kane could work. We could put him at striker, but Griezmann, Costa I'd prefer. And Dries Mertens the same. You know, he could work, but I think my attack is already perfect. So we'll take Jordi Alba with a shadow card as well. We'll pop him in there at left back. Now, I'm actually happy with my defence now. It's much better. I need to get that CDM out there. Bodmer and Florenzi potentially as well. But once again, I'm very disappointed in the lack of team of the season cards. That's gutting because there's no need to take Courtois. I'm going to take Aubameyang, and he's going to be one of our super subs. So that would have been the 4th team of the season that we could possibly have taken. Look at this. 3 of the players here have team of the season cards and haven't been shown as a team of the season. I don't want that. I'm going to take Geds anyway. We're going to pop him there because it gives us a nice little chem boost. Nothing major, but it gives us something. I'm not happy with this. I want to understand why last year, through Team of the Season, we got, like, you could build, like, full Team of the Season squads. You know what I mean? Another one. Hummels has a Team of the Season card. I'm going to take him because he gets that perfect link to Zule, or Zul. But this is woeful. This is genuinely woeful. Now, does taking Sergio Roberto help things by putting him in at CDM? I'm going to take him anyway, and we're going to have a look at what does happen. So we do actually get a massive 6 chem boost, even though he's on 2 chem. That's probably the smartest thing to do at that stage. Ooh, actually, Isco's good. Again, another one with a Team of the Season that doesn't actually have a Team of the Season. Isco can go in there. That's good. That's really good. That gets up to 96 chemistry. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Muller again has a Team of the Season. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but it's just a bit disappointing, I'd say, is what I'm looking for. I'm just disappointed with the fact that we're struggling to get these Team of the Season cards, where, as I say, last year, you could get a Team of the Season, like, you could fill easily 10, 12, 15 Team of the Season cards. This time around, no chance. No chance. We got 1, 2, 3. We pulled 4 Team of the Seasons, and we only saw 5 Team of the Seasons. And that, for me, is just a little bit disappointing. Saying that, our team has developed into something okay. I don't think it's the most amazing team. I want to see if I can change a few things around here and get some. What was I going to look at? So we got. If we put Ramsey in and then Dele Alli, what does that do? 90. See, I probably prefer that. Rambo's off chem, but at 6 chem. Varane is wildly off chem. That's a bit of a problem. Did we have another Premier League defender? I mean, we did. We had Patrice Evra, who also only... Oh, wait, and then if we swap those two around, that's probably better. Patrice Evra on 6 chem. Is he better than Varane on 4 chem? Basic chem style, backbone chem style. That's tricky. Dele Alli on 6 chem is fine. I think this is the team I'm going to roll with, and then I'd actually rather sub Varane on for Evra if I'm struggling. And if we can get the right manager here, we might be able to get up to 100 chem. He takes us 97. He takes us 97. He remains 96. He takes us 97. He remains 96. So I'm going to take the French manager and get Patrice Evra up to 7 chemistry. So that's the squad, guys. It's 89 chem, 97 rated. I actually like the team. Diego Costa and Griezmann, fine. You know, we've got on the bench Aubameyang if we need to, you know, take him on for Costa. Or we can put Bale up front and we can bring on Florenzi to go in midfield. We could drop, you know, Dele Alli up into cam. We could put Ramsey up into cam. We could put Isco up into cam. But as I said, guys, what I'm mostly disappointed with is the lack of Team of the Season cards that we're able to play with. You know, draft was always about playing with the best players. I didn't even see a single Ronaldo. Or we saw Messi in captain's pick. We didn't see Ronaldo at all through this draft. And that, again, is quite disappointing. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the draft. Let's go and see what we could do with this team. Hopefully we can get to the final with this team. Yeah, but I will be right back. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-3 team. Some very nice Team of the Seasons on his team too. Luis Suarez and Iago Aspas. He's also got the informed Dybala, Nengolan, Alexandro, and Benatia's 88 man of the match card there. However, his team didn't have the greatest chemistry and didn't have just generally the greatest of anything or everything, apart from his attack, I would suppose. But we end up getting the first goal here. Good little ball there through from Costa through to Gareth Bale, in at that cam roll, advancing and shooting and scoring to make it 1-0. My opponent did pull it back to 1-1 after 15 minutes with a penalty. Very good penalty as well. Smashes that one home to make it 1-1. However, that was one of a very few goals I conceded in this entire draft. I ended up getting 2-1 up very early after the goal was scored. Costa and Griezmann playing some good balls there. Griezmann got a little bit lucky to get the ball back there. Maybe it was luck. Maybe I read his play. He tried to pass it out, and so I pulled it back to 2-1. and well, pulled it up to 2-1. And at that point, I really just took control of the game. Gareth Bale here into Antoine Griezmann, and let me tell you something, man. The title of this video will be about this man, because Griezmann is genuinely unreal. I didn't play with him much in previous games, in this game or anything. I don't know why. He's just never a player I really went to, in spite of the fact that specifically in FIFA 16, people always used to tell me how good he was. You know, I know Gorilla was a big fan of Griezmann's card. I know a few of the pro players in general were just massive fans of the Antoine Griezmann card, and it's just a guy that I never went for. I'm glad I got to use him this time around in this draft, because he was game changing, and I'm not just saying that for a title or anything like that. He was genuinely game changing. He was absolutely unreal in every single game. He scored some goals in the first game. This is the second game now as we go into the second round. Beautiful little drag back there, wonderful finish past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. I thought that guy was actually going to rage quit there as well. He didn't. We eventually made it to 2-0. Again, Costa into Griezmann. Fake shot from Griezmann. And another tidy finish. How he's scoring that. And it's a low driven from a weird angle. How he's scoring that, I don't know. But a good goal nonetheless. And then he paused it again. And I thought it was going to be a rage quit again. But it wasn't. He stuck it out. He made some tactical changes. Changed up his team. And here's Griezmann again. Gets in behind. Heel-to-heel flick. And what a beautiful finish that is again. Just lovely control, lovely touch, and all in all, a lovely finish. And just what a player he's proving to be in this draft, in this team. Gareth Bale here coming in, heel-to-heel flick, gets into some space, has a go himself, hits the defender, and goes into the back of the net to make it 4-0. And that eventually became 5-0 into the second half. Griezmann with an absolute belter of a long shot, and that caused my opponent that time to rage quit. He used his third and final pause and rage quits at 5-0. So we've got a 4-1 win in the first round, a 5-0 win in the second round, and that moves us on into the semi-finals. And as we go on and look at the semi-final team, he's got a 4-3-2-1 team. Not great chemistry, but definitely the best team we've came up against. Team of the season, Cruz, Ramos, Fernandinho and Son. In form, Alexis Sanchez, Azpilicueta and Antonio Valencia. The only real weak points to his team is Handanovic, wildly off chemistry, Holibas and maybe Casemiro. And the right wing that he had on, he bore off. You can see he's trying to make a pause here, straight from kickoff. The ball hasn't gone out of play yet. But look at this from Griezmann again. Finesse shot from 30 yards out, maybe 25 yards out. Just beautiful finish from Griezmann, and just an absolutely insane goal. We then, did I make it to 2-0 here? Yeah, I think we made it 2-0 here. Gareth Bale with a scoop turn, gets it into Costa. Costa to Griezmann. Griezmann lays it back into Gareth Bale. So if he's not scoring, he's assisting, and that's a beautiful finish there from Gareth Bale to make it 2-0. My opponent pulled one back. He pulled it to 2-1. Toni Kroos there on the rebound with the left foot peg past David De Gea to make it 2-1. But that was the only, might have been the only other goal I conceded this whole tournament, actually. 5 minutes before half time here, guys. Ball gets lasered downfield towards Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann cuts it across, and there is Costa to get his first goal of the tournament. Another assist from Griezmann. That's now 1 goal, 2 assists in this game. Multiple goals in the other games, and assists no less. We get a corner into the second half, guys, and this one becomes 4-1 here. I think Aubameyang on as a sub for Costa. Turns the defender, gets into the space. Could have had a penalty, took the advantage. Scored to make it 4-1, and that is where this opponent decided to make, decided to call it a day essentially, and rage quit a 4-1. So we get a 4-1 win, a 5-0 win, another 4-1 win, and that leads us on into the final. And I tell you what, this is just fun to play. Into the final, we'll come up against a good but not great team. He's got his defense is just woeful. I don't know what that left back's called. Is it Antonio, I believe, something like that? He's got a silver right back. He's got a gold base striker, and I thought, okay, even if he paused it and made all 3 of those subs straight away, he still wouldn't have the most insane overall squad. Now, it actually took me 10 or 15 minutes to get used to how this guy was defending. He was very passive, backing off me a lot and allowing me to just walk forwards with the ball. I didn't concede the first goal after 13 or 14 minutes into the game, but as soon as I clicked on to how he was defending, it just became an absolute whitewash. That's the only fair way to say it. Bale into Dele Alli to Costa. That is a fantastic finish from Costa. Fair play. No backlift at all. Just pumps it straight past the goalkeeper there. Fantastic stuff. We get the ball in the 32nd minute here with Aaron Ramsey into Dele Alli, back into Aaron Ramsey. As I said before, you know, I figured out how this guy was defending and it made it quite easy for me. And look at this again from Griezmann, man. What a finish that is. A finesse shot from the top of the box straight into the top bins. And if you think that was a good finish, wait until you see this one. Ball comes through from Dele Alli, slams that one past David De Gea with all kinds of pace, all kinds of power, and another great finish there from Dele Alli. We then got another great finish in this game, this time with Antoine Griezmann again. Dele Alli lays it through to Isco to Griezmann. He does a little step over, shimmies inside, and finesses that one past David De Gea as well. We go 4-1 up. I thought my opponent was going to rage quit here. He didn't. He ended up making some just some tactical adjustments. We get a header from Zule there in at 5-1 in the 67th minute. I brought him on as a sub for Patrice Evra in this game. And then Griezmann completes his hat-trick to make it 6-1. And that, guys, is where the game ended. So one of the most comfortable draft victories I have ever had. And it was mostly down to the fact that Antoine Griezmann is an utter machine. I went into the highlights afterwards. I wanted to look at these 2 goals that he scored again. I love this goal a lot. One touch out of his feet, finesses it around the goalkeeper. No time, no patience, nothing needed there. And then this goal was just beautiful. The step over and shimmy inside, sells the defender. A great shot, a great goal. That, guys, is going to be the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So, guys, we end up winning the draft in spectacular fashion. I tell you something I love, that record. I have an exact 7-1 win-loss ratio in the draft, which I think is just remarkable for me personally. So basically what that means is that we get to the final or lose in the final every time. Obviously it's not exactly like that because it's more than the allotted amount of drafts played and won. But we're up to 66 wins now. And I tell you what, man, this team was good in general, played very well throughout. I was even very happy with Evra. I didn't feel like any game was tough at all, but this man is genuinely unreal. I know he's only got a 3-star week for, which is a problem, but he is absolutely phenomenal. I mean phenomenal. I think he scored 10 or more goals, got like 3 or 4 assists throughout the whole draft, and just generally dominated absolutely everything. So we get a draft win. What is our prize? Can we pack a team of the season? We get a premium gold players pack and a mega pack. It's not the worst reward in the world. Let's see if our team of the season luck is in. We have not packed a team of the season at all through draft yet this year. And it's not going to be from this pack either. We do get a board player though, so hopefully that's going to be something back. Papadopoulos? No, it's Manolas, but that's still okay. An 84 rated card. That means we're going to make profit this draft, no matter what. Manolas currently selling for about 5,000 coins, so that's pretty good. I'm sure some of these guys are selling for some nice coins as well, but I'm going to store them all into the club for the time being. Probably going to use them myself in due course. And then a mega pack as well. Bundesliga team of the season luck. Is it here? Yes or no? It's not. Okay, so my team of the season packing luck still not here this year. An 82, a couple of trash items, a fair few more trash items. Just generally a lot of trash here. Cam to centre mid, I think, is an expensive, like a 3k card. Is that right? No, 1k card. That's still okay. And then CDM to CM. I think this is like 800 coins max, right? Oh no, this one's a good one. This one's like 1800 coins. So I'm actually going to list that one up for 2,000. We'll see if we can get ourselves a nice lazy buyer on that. We're going to list up the Cam to centre mid as well for 1,400, and we'll see if we can get ourselves a lazy buyer on that. If not, it will go on open bid. We're going to list the right forward to right wing up for like 400. I don't think it's going to go for much more than that. And we're going to list the finisher chem style up for 250, 300 even. We'll send that up there and we'll send these guys up to the trade pile. So we definitely made profit here today, guys, which is obviously fantastic. But sadly, not a great draft for team of the season cards, although Griezmann was obviously unreal. And just another terrible draft in terms of rewards. We've now won the draft 66 times. We've got the coin reward 1 time and the 100k pack no times. So that is my luck on this Draft to Glory account. It just doesn't give out to me. This, however, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.